It's been 2 weeks since the court gave the president a victory over Texas on border control. 2 days ago, Governor Abbott said he's going to expand Texas's control of another stretch of the border. Has Texas won this showdown? When can we expect to see any action by the president in response?
So look, I mean, I've been pretty clear about what Governor Abbott continues to do, which is play politics, which doesn't make the lives of people who live in Texas any safer, and it certainly doesn't make the lives of migrants any safer either. It's inhumane, and it's dehumanizing, and it's unfortunate that's what the governor wants to do. Obviously, this is something that the Department of Justice is a legal issue that they're handling, so I'm not going to get ahead of that. But we have seen how the governor has treated the immigration issue. We've seen how he's treated the border issue. And instead of talking to, maybe he should talk to his congressional colleagues in the state and tell them, you know, hey, do your job, act. Let's really figure this out in a legislative way that can become law. Then maybe that's what he should be doing. But I don't have anything else to say.
Right, thank you. I've got a Russia-Ukraine question and then a border question. Tucker Carlson is in Moscow and just confirmed that he's going to be interviewing Russian President Vladimir Putin. He argues that Americans have a right to know all they can about a war they're implicated in. Carlson contended in his preview video that the Biden administration has opposed and even attempted to hinder his attempts to interview Putin. Do you have...
Wait, say that last part again?
He said that the Biden administration has allegedly attempted to prevent him from interviewing Vladimir Putin. Do you have a comment on either the interview or that allegation?
Absolutely not.
And for the board,
absolutely not a comment, or absolutely not that didn't happen?
Absolutely not a comment, to be more clear, period.
Thank you. On the border, President Biden said today that the immigration system has been broken and that he intends to drive home the message that, quote, the only reason the border is not secure is Donald Trump and his MAGA Republican friends. Secretary Mayorkas repeatedly said that the border is secure, and that's one of the reasons House Republicans are trying to impeach him. Did President Biden just confirm that Mayorkas gave Congress false information when he said that the border was secure?
I actually want to go back to your question. It's a ridiculous premise and a ridiculous statement that was made about this administration. So I just want to be very yes, I just want to be very, very clear. It's just ridiculous. So going to Secretary Mayorkas for a second, to your second question, we believe what House Republicans are doing, and I've said this many times, nothing new here. It's shameless. It's baseless. There's no merit for it. And as I've been talking about this bipartisan agreement that came together with Republicans and Democrats over the last 2 months, Secretary Mayorkas was involved. He was part of that. And what they're doing is, you know, is all politics here. Politics. And as the president said, our immigration system is broken. And he's repeatedly asked Congress for resources to take more action and secure the border. The administration, as I just mentioned, including Secretary Mayorkas, negotiated in good faith with Congress. And we believe that that bipartisan legislation should be passed, should be moved forward. But what House Republicans want to do is choosing to play politics instead of doing their jobs. That's what House Republicans are doing. And it's really shameful, as I just started saying, and they should focus. They should focus on what multiple, and here's the thing, multiple House Republicans have said this too, that there's no impeachable offenses committed here. That's what some of their colleagues have said. Just yesterday, Republican Congressman Ken Buck wrote an op-ed saying that weaponizing impeachment undermines both the Constitution and the seriousness that an impeachment ought to have. That is one of their colleagues said this. So we really shouldn't even be talking about this. We really shouldn't. It is a political play. It is a political ploy. And we'd encourage these House Republicans to drop these stunts that do nothing to address the serious issues and serious concerns that the American people have, including immigration systems, including the border.
Though, with the president saying today that the border is not secure and Secretary Mayorkas saying under oath to Congress that it is.
Here's what I will say. Secretary Mayorkas has done everything that he can do and to deal with what's going on at the border and to deal with the broken immigration, to the point where he was part of this negotiation process that we saw the Senate go through. The president has confidence in the secretary, and I think that's what matters. All right, thanks, guys.
That's great.